Hi, I'm Robin Sage. I'm going to be giving a clairvoyant energy reading and healing for the entire sign of Capricorn. And as some of you know, I yawn when I'm doing healing work. It's my body's natural way of releasing blocked energy, and I am not bored or tired. All right, let's begin, Capricorns. The first thing I'm seeing, Capricorn, for this time period for you of what you're going through, I'm seeing a clairvoyant picture of, it looks like a planet, possibly the Earth, and it's got a lot of fire around it. It's got a lot of fire in the front of the planet and towards the top and towards the back. And it seems to have also a coat around, a thin coat around the planet Earth. I'm going to see what this means for you. I'm hearing tides are waiting. Tides are waiting. So I'm seeing a picture now of you, Capricorn, standing in the middle of a river as if you're fishing with those funny tall boots that are rubber that keep you dry, but you've kind of been waiting around fishing in a river. And remember that these pictures are symbolic, and I'm going to translate them for you, and you can translate them the way you think they should be translated as well. Whatever is, appropriate to you. So it seems like you've been plodding along as usual, getting to business and doing things that you need to do, i.e. fishing and looking for fish and cooking the fish. And it seems like the fire that I'm seeing around the planet has to do with change for you, and change, bringing more fire, more light, more power into your presence right now. And it looks like this is a time for you to really take steps forward into creating those things that you'd like to manifest, all the creative ideas that you've had. You've been just incubating them, plodding around in the water. And now it's time to take steps to fry up that fish that you caught and turn things into action. I'm also seeing a haze around the planet. It looks like a gray haze. I'm seeing rain, and I'm seeing smoke. It's funny, I'm seeing all these elements today. I don't always read like this, but these are just the pictures that are coming up today. It looks like there's a lot of action happening on the planet for you, Capricorns. We all process things differently, and I'm looking at how Capricorn is going to likely process things, i.e., the world changes and what's happening right now. And it looks a bit chaotic, I must say. The smoke, the rain, just lots of different changes here and there. And it really looks like you're going to have to let go of all preconceived ideas, Capricorn, and all control. Not control over yourself, but that overbearing control where you're trying to control others, and even trying to control your own life as opposed to going with the flow. And I'm seeing that going with the flow is going to be most helpful for you in this this coming month now. I'm seeing you in a kitchen, and you're in your rain gear. So it's kind of like a change of plans. Like you were out and about going to do one thing, and then it started raining, and then you came in, and you're in a farmhouse, though. You're in a house that's with other people, and it has the feeling of, it reminds me of when I was in Hawaii, and there was this big place where they grew vegetables, and they had wolfers, who are people that come in and help farm and stuff like that, and then everyone gathers inside the house and eats together, and it's just a little, it's a little I don't want to say dirty, but it's like more communal, more communal. Um, you know, definitely more on the hippie side than the kind of other side, whatever the other side is. So this shows me that this is really about you being flexible, about you, you know, maybe you're like a corporate person that works in an office building and, you know, you buy everything in restaurants. And so this is really a change. If you're that kind of person, this would be a change for you where you would basically go where you need to go, where you can find food and where you can find refuge and where you can find friends and people to help out. So it's a different way of thinking. It's a more open-minded way of thinking. And even for those people that are already very communal, you know, this of course is for you to you know, maneuver in and out of different situations with ease and just kind of go like, oh, okay, I guess that's not happening. I guess we're going to do this instead now, and try to just let your mind be very flexible in terms of changing plans and going with the flow. And that's what's really going to keep you in a heart space, in a really in a loving, flowing space. So that looks really good for you. I am seeing the color light blue. It's a really interesting shade of light blue that I'm seeing. Let's see what this means for you. I'm seeing a really like a nice cozy bed, and it's got like a nice comforter with a nice light blue comforter cover over the comforter, and just looks like, you know, this really inviting bed that you just want to run on and jump on in the fluffiness of it all. Let's see what this means for you, Capricorn. I'm hearing something like flight or plight. It's the words aren't coming out right, but what it means is this is actually very similar to what I've been seeing and saying already. Is it's like fight or plight. What is that expression? Anyway, it's like 1 minute you're gonna be like out like doing a lot of stuff, like a lot of activity. I don't want to say fighting, but it's like just very active, very kind of, you know, forward moving, commotion, getting a lot of stuff. And then it's like you're going to be on the bed, like all like cuddly and relaxing and passed out. So a lot of contrast is going to be happening in this coming month, where it might not all be like this. And I think that if you really work at being super relaxed this month and making sure that you don't go into fear, but really staying heart-based and breathing and totally relaxing and just going with the flow, I think it's going to be really smooth. Otherwise, there could be a tendency for, like, you know, one side of the spectrum happening and then the other side of the spectrum happening. So just a lot of polar opposites this month. I am seeing that picture of fire. Now I'm seeing the fire underneath the planet Earth. It's kind of circulating around. Let's see what that means. I'm hearing heartwarming, and it's like the fire is moving around the earth in a heartwarming way, like it's like heating it up, but the heat is about love. And I'm seeing you getting toasty and staying inside, being warm. I'm seeing you with your hands around like a mug with a hot drink inside. And I'm hearing forever friends. So this is definitely a time for you to be with your forever friends. And it doesn't mean that it's just old friends that you've known forever that, you know, you can swear your life by. It might be those, but it's also new friends. it's coming into a time period where you're going to be connecting with people who maybe you just met yesterday, but they also can be your forever friends. So it's the biggest thing I'm getting from this Capricorn is that this is a time for gathering with people and being flexible and coming out from the cold and gather with people. Don't spend your time alone. Gather with people, share, enjoy, laugh, and be merry. Ho ho ho. I'm also seeing celery is coming up for you. Turnips is a positive thing also for you to eat. Carrots. So I'm seeing a lot of root vegetables. I'm seeing beets. I'm seeing ginger, turmeric. These are the foods that will really help you thrive, Capricorn. And I'm also seeing blueberries. And I'm also seeing oat straw tea for you, Capricorn, and I'm also seeing oats, occasionally oats. Mostly it's the live vegetables, fruits, and also oats as an oatmeal. I am seeing that this is a time for you to contact your mother, whether she's alive or dead. Contact your mother and feel your love for your mother right now. Center that in your heart and fill your entire being with your own energy. So it's not like you're courting your mother, because we have to be very careful about the way that we think about people, so as to not bring their energies into your body, because that will muddy up your perception and your clarity. But simply thinking about your mother and then bringing her into your heart. And what that will do is clarify any discord. So you're basically harmonizing your relationship with your mother. Again, whether she's alive or dead, does not matter. And I am seeing a turquoisey light blue color again in your heart space now, and that is a really beautiful healing color for your heart right now. And it's very much to do with non-stickiness is how I'm going to call it. So you can have sticky love that's unhealthy, and you can have non-sticky love that is healthy. And this light blue is it's like all about clarity. So a purity, a clarity of love in the heart space, and it's a love that allows you to be you, and that's the most important thing always, is for you to be you, for you to allow yourself to be who you are, guilt-free, and just simply with your own passions. Allow your passions to emerge. So you're emerging out of that river that we saw you fishing in, but it's not like okay, I have to do this now, like, oh my God, I'm gonna move to Australia or whatever. It's got to be a nice, calm, easy, balanced, I think I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna go outside for a little while and work, and then I'm gonna come in and commune with people. And I see your hands around the mug with the hot drink inside. So it's a very mellow energy for you this month, Capricorn, and that's what's going to really help you to keep your own ball of energy flowing, so that it doesn't get spin out of control, or it doesn't get stuck. We want you it's just a nice, like watching the earth rotate kind of thing. And that fire under the earth is going to keep your heart warm. And if you stay in that nice balanced space and really help your relationship with your mother, and of course that also has an effect on your your relationship with all females in your life, and your relationship with a female aspect of yourself. And I'm seeing a yellow color as I talk about that in regard to your relationship with your female aspects. And let's see what this yellow is all about. I'm hearing forgiveness. Yeah, that sounds about right for you, Capricorn. So it's a real mellow feeling. So if you all can, you can do it right now while you're listening and watching this video. Fill your heart with forgiveness, and your whole body actually, with the yellow color of forgiveness. And forgiveness is not a heavy energy, it's a very light energy if you do it properly, if you forgive properly. It's all about letting go. So it's about letting go of guilt, letting go of fear, letting go of the what ifs, and saying, I forgive. So it's like boom, boom, boom. It triggers through your body. If you allow the yellow energy to work properly, it will just go right through your body and set you free. Woohoo! All right, I'm going to pull a unicorn card for you, Capricorn. Here they are. I am not going to look. I'm going to shuffle, 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 and here's the card for you. And it says very soon, what you're asking for will happen very soon in a happy way. Yeah, and this is the transition I've been talking about. And in the happy way is if you do things really kind of slowly and relaxed, in a really relaxed way. So no sharp, fast moves. All right, Capricorn, I'm Robin Sage. If you'd like more information on energy readings, healings, classes, products that I sell, please visit medicalintuitivetraining.com. Thank you. Adios, everyone. Take care.